Welcome to Sew Very Easy. My name is Laura and today we are going to make hot pads. I like to make hot pads especially with leftover fabric because, well, I can spruce them up all the time, but I want them quick, easy, and I want them to look nice. So I have a very quick and easy pattern that takes no hand sewing and it's very, very fast to do. Now when you make hot pads, you must consider the fabrics you are going to use because it needs to withstand, well, heat. So the first thing, of course, we always consider our fabric. The fabric needs to withstand the heat, so 100% cotton is really a very, very good choice. The other thing is if you're going to put accessories on it, well, it also needs to withstand the heat. So cotton is also a good choice. And if you're not sure, test it with your iron. Put it on nice and hot and just touch it with the corner of your iron. And well, if it can't handle that, do not use it. The next thing is batting. Now, quilt batting is not made to withstand heat, but they do have a special batting out there. And it looks like batting on two sides with a little bit of an aluminum foil in the center. That's what it looks like. And it's made to keep the heat on one side and not have the heat go onto the other side. The other thing, believe it or not, is thread. Thread is also another important thing to consider when you're making them because the thread also has to withstand the heat. Now I like this thread from Superior Threads. It's called Masterpiece. It's a very fine thread, but it is 100% cotton and it will withstand the heat and the colors always stay so nice. This project is going to be made up of squares. So you will need 6 squares of fabric, and I've chosen 8 inches, and you're going to need your 1 piece of batting. And with that, you're going to be able to make a very quick and fast pot holder. With the same fabric, you can actually choose 2 different designs on your layout. So I'm going to show you both. And the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a triangular pattern because it's very quick and easy. So I have 6 8-inch squares plus my 8-inch batting. The next thing I need to do is take 4 of them and press them on an angle. And I like my fabric contrasting. So for the main body, you need to make a quilt square. So you will place that special batting in between so that the wrong sides are touching the batting. So you have the right sides. Pin the layers together and stitch right down from diagonal to diagonal. And that will hold the quilt batting together. The other thing is just do a scant 1/8 of an inch just to hold the layers together. The next is we're going to take these triangles that we folded and pressed in half and we're going to place them on top. And each corner is going to match one of these corners. So we're going to start in one corner and match the corner up. So this is your raw side and this is your fold side. Then you're going to do the next corner. Then we have the next corner, which is going to go here. In order for you to do this corner to match here, this was the first one that you put down, just fold it back so that this is still your corner, your first corner. Then you're going to be able to put that corner in place and this will slide right underneath. And then you'll put that right back on top. So the folds are inside and the raw edges are all on the outside. Now if you want to put a hanging loop on it, you'll need to take a piece of string or ribbon, and 4 inches will work really nice, and fold it in half. Take out one of your corners and lift up and place it right here in the corner so that the loop is inside and the cut edges are outside. Lay that back down. Now take this to the machine and stitch at a minimum of 1/4 inch because you want it all to hold in. So after you've sewn all the way around, you need to snip off that corner, but do not go into your threads. Do that to all 4 corners. Now you need to turn this right side out and go through all of the layers until you come to that base that you sewed. And just turn it all right side out. Poke out your corners and you are done. All the raw seams are inside, so both sides. are finished and look nice. Now let me show you the second version. You're going to start with the same way, making your quilt sandwich. So with your 4 extra squares, you're going to fold them in half instead of folding them on the diagonal. And this time, instead of matching up your corners, you're going to match up the side. Take the raw sides and match them, making sure the fold is to the inside. And just as before, you're going to go all the way around. So this is going to be the first one. That will match up at the second. The next one, fold again, will go onto that side. And just as before, the first one you are going to take and lay back because you need to still match up this side with the cut side. And then you'll be able to lay it back. Put your hanging string inside the corner, pin, stitch all the way around. Trim the corners just like you did before. Put your hand in and poke out all the corners. And just as before, it looks nice on both sides. Now you do not need to limit yourself to 8 inches. You could do these in any size you wanted. So if you wanted 10 inches, well, as long as you start with your 6 10-inch squares and that special batting, you're set to go. You can make it 12 inches, 24 inches, you could make it 4 inches. And you can make them in any color combination. Makes a quick and easy gift, and there's no hand sewing and no binding. Always be sure to give it a test. And thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back and let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.